What's up guys, I'm Ashlyn and welcome to my YouTube channel. Today's video is going to be really fun because we are going to be using all drugstore products. Some of these I am literally obsessed with and some others are kind of new. So we're just going to dive right in and play with a few products and I'm going to show you how to achieve this look right here. So if you want to learn how to do this shit using drugstore, good affordable makeup, just keep watching. Okay, so the first thing we're going to use is the Wet n Wild Rose Priming Serum. I heard really good things about this. I have not tried it, so today will be the first time I'm testing it out. It's really cute. It's in like a glass bottle and it was only $7, so yeah. And I'm obsessed with Wet n Wild. You're going to see me using a lot of their products in this video because they're cheap and honestly they do such a good job, so we are gonna give it a go. Oh bitch, did I just drop that on my shirt? Oh god, why do people do this? Oh. Okay, well, we got a little incident going on. Great. How do girls do that? I just wanted to like be like everyone else. God. Is that even gonna come out? Because I swear. Ah! So y'all can just, you know, laugh about that, do whatever you want to do, whatever. So first things first, this primer is actually really hydrating. So I do like the way it feels on my skin. So that's a thumbs up. We'll see how it wears throughout the day, but I'm sure it'll be just fine. Next, we are going to be using another Wet n Wild product. This is my all-time favorite foundation, drugstore and high-end. I don't care. It tops all of them. I love this stuff so much and it's only $5. So this is in the shade, where is the shade? Soft beige, and it has a little wand that comes out with the foundation. I really do like that. And we're just gonna dive right in. This might be a little dark on me because mama needs to, you know, work on her tan. So really that's pretty much all you need. I'm just gonna take a little buffing brush and go to work. This foundation, I talk about it all the time. People ask me all the time what my favorite foundation is, and it's this one because it's just so full coverage and I'm literally ruining my outfit for the video. Bitch, get it together. As I was saying, it's really full coverage and you only need a little bit, so I'm about it, girlfriend. I'm gonna put a little bit more actually. I'm gonna need some down here since it's a little dark on me. It looks so dark. We're just gonna bring that shit all the way down. We ain't got time to be looking 4 different skin colors, okay? So that's how the foundation looks on the skin. It covered up all my freckles for the most part. Once I go in with a concealer, it'll look a lot better. So for concealer, we're gonna be using the Maybelline Fit Me. This is in the shade Tin Fair. And honestly, this used to be my ride or die back in the day before Shape Tape came out. And girl, honestly, it does a really good job. It reminds me a lot of the Naked Skin concealer. So yeah, this is a really good dupe if you're looking to save some money. I think this is like $7, could be wrong. And we're just gonna do everything we normally do. Sorry if I'm like hunched over. I'm looking in my little mirror right here and it's kind of small, so This is where I like to put my concealer because, I don't know, it usually just brightens up the face and it adds a lot of coverage on top of that foundation. So then we're gonna just take a little beauty blender and blend that into the skin. Yeah, this reminds me a lot of the Naked Skin, which I've been using recently. I picked up a few of them in San Antonio, and I love to wear that concealer whenever I have like a natural, no makeup day. So now that I have another one of these, I'll probably use this as well. Like, blending my concealer into my foundation is probably my favorite thing to do when I'm doing my makeup. It's so like soothing. I don't know, something about it gets me going. So yeah, if you look closely, it's really, really pretty on the skin. So I highly suggest trying this foundation and concealer combo if you haven't. And we're gonna go in with another Maybelline product. We're gonna use the Maybelline Fit Me Loose Powder to bake. This is honestly one of my favorite powders in general because it's so lightweight, there's no flashback, and it's cheap. So I mean, come on. I actually like this a little bit better than the Laura Mercier powder. I don't know why, but it does a really good job. We're just gonna take that sponge and pack that powder underneath our eyes and wherever we concealed. So I'm so sore today. I just started working out with my trainer and we took an off day today, and then the next 3 days I'll be with her. I'm doing like this 30-day like working out 4 days a week, meal prepping, and like just focusing on my health because I am going to the Bahamas in a month and a bitch has gotta look snatched. I have been slacking with my diet and just eating whatever the hell I want, and it's really starting to show. So I cannot be having all that. I just can't. Okay, so now that you look ridiculous, you just let that sit for a second, and then we're just gonna take a big powder brush and just brush all that off. I don't like to bake a lot because it dries my skin out. So I'll just take whatever I used and buff it out. This is the Morphe E41 and it's one of my favorite powder brushes. I was like so excited to film this video because I love drugstore makeup. I always have, always will. Okay, so next we're gonna go in with a Rimmel London Stay Matte Powder, and I'm just gonna dab this all over my face, and that's just gonna set that foundation into the skin. This will always be one of my faves from the drugstore. I think it's like $4 and it does such a good job with keeping that foundation in place, and it even works good to set your concealer underneath your eyes, and it does a good job brightening the under eyes. So go Rimmel London, look at you. Okay, so now it's time to bronze the skin, and we are going to be using the Casey Holmes and Physicians Formula collab. I love Physicians Formula Butter Collection, and the girl just really went off with this. Like, the packaging is so stunning. Look how cute she is. She's always been one of my favorite YouTubers. I think she's so freaking cute because she's a Southern belle, and I don't know, I feel like we can relate in a lot of ways. But we're gonna be using this bronzer right here. It's the original butter bronzer. So I'm just gonna take my bronzer brush and go in. We're gonna this is like the best bronzer from the drugstore in my opinion. It's not too chalky like. You know how like you go and buy a bronzer from the drugstore and it's kind of like chalky powder? This is more, it kind of reminds me of the Anastasia Saddle bronzer. I don't know why, but it is really pretty and it blends so beautifully into the skin. We're just gonna take that bronzer and put it up here and make our forehead appear smaller, because a bitch has like a tin head if we're being real. And just blend that into the hairline. Bronzer is a game changer for me. Gotta have it. That and blush is like two things I have to have. That stain, you can still kind of see it. I cannot believe I did that. That was freaking hilarious. I promised myself that I would do a complete drugstore video, you know, minus the brushes, and I found an oldie but a goodie because I used to use this in high school. But this is the eyebrow shit we're gonna use. Elf. I love Elf. I can't even dog them because they honestly, they're coming a long way, but they still have some good shit. And I'm just gonna take my brush that I always use because I'm used to it. And yeah, I'm actually kind of scared because I haven't used this product in so long. I don't want to mess up. And we're just gonna dip into that pomade, the darker color, and go to work. Not bad. Good color. So that's the brow. It looks really, really pretty and natural. I'm actually shocked. I can't believe. Oh my God. Elf. Now let's just try to see if we can get them to match, because that's my biggest problem. Whatever, I'm done messing with it. I've learned the more you mess with your brows, the more they get, so just leave them alone. Okay, so next we're gonna do our eyeshadow, and I picked up this Maybelline, the City Mini palette, and I thought the colors in it were so pretty, and I love me some matte shadows, so I figured, why not? Let's give this a try. I paid $10 for this palette, so it's a really good price for drugstore. I feel like they are getting a little steep with their pricing, but whatever. So this is what it looks like. Really pretty. And we are gonna go in with this shade. We're just gonna put this all over our lid, going in windshield wiper motions, back and forth with a little circular motion. That's how I apply all my shadows. So then we're gonna go in with this shade right here, and we're gonna work that into our crease. So right off the bat, these shadows are really, really pretty and pigmented. So thumbs up so far. Yeah, I like this palette, I can already tell. This is gonna be a good little like travel palette to take with me. So same thing on this eye. Just gonna be blending that into the crease and bringing it upward. I like to keep my shadows pretty high. I think we're gonna do like a burgundy smoky eye. I think that's what I want to do. It's really pretty. So we're just gonna dive right into the burgundy shade and place that on our lid. It's probably gonna get everywhere. So just put a little baking powder under our eyes. Okay, then I'm gonna take a Y17 and just blend that out. Really, really pretty. I'm gonna dust this off because we're pretty much done using that shade. Now we're just gonna blend everything. I'm gonna take the shade above the burgundy shade and just kind of use that to smoke this out because we do want a little dramatic smoky eye. That's the look I kind of want to go for. So I'm gonna go in with that yellow custard shade, and I'm gonna use this little Luxie tapered brush. This is in the number 229, and we're just gonna use that yellow shade to really soften up that inner corner. Not bad, not bad at all. I'm actually really happy how that turned out. So now we're gonna move to the other eye. So then I'm just gonna set my brows. I'm kind of jumping all over the place, but I couldn't find a brow gel that I liked from the drugstore, so I'm just gonna use what I usually use. So I guess this is like the only product y'all can get me on that isn't drugstore. Yeah. Okay, so for mascara, I'm going to be using my Ride or Die. This is the L'Oreal Lash Paradise. Honestly, guys, this shit is so good. You can't even sleep on it. It's probably the best mascara at the drugstore. The brush on this It's so good, like so good. And this is in the color, oh my God, damn it. I got waterproof. I hate waterproof mascara, whatever. The packaging's really pretty, and honestly, it's a dupe of the Better Than Sex mascara, if you ask me. Here's the little brush. So yeah, it does a really good job at picking all the lashes up. So we are gonna, let's curl our lashes first. So we're gonna take a little eyelash curler and just get those lashes. I'm loving this eye look, y'all. It's so pretty. So we're just gonna put one little coat on because we are gonna be wearing lashes, but you can easily just go without, because I mean. So while we're waiting on our glue to dry, I'm gonna go ahead and put some blush on. I'm gonna be using the Wet n Wild Color Icon Blush. This is in the shade Keep It Peachy, and honestly, it's so freaking cute. I love me a good peach shade. So this is the shade right here. It's really, really pigmented, so I'm really excited to use this. And we're just gonna be using a Morphe E4 to apply this. It is so pretty. Wow, I love that shade. It's like really, really pretty. Okay, so now it's time to put some lashes on. Thank the Lord. I feel like it's gonna bring this look all together. So for lashes, I'm gonna be using the eylure Mink Effect lashes. I've been loving these. You can get them from Walgreens, or I think sometimes Walmart, I'm not sure. But I know you can get them from Ulta. And they're really affordable. I think I paid $12 for them, and you can reuse them. So I'm just gonna trim them down to fit my eye. Let me get pretty close so y'all can see what I'm doing. I just lay them right on top of my real lashes. And then since I let my glue dry for so long, it's pretty easy to just get them to stick and then stay. And then this is really dangerous, but I just take the tweezers and squeeze my real lashes with the fake ones. For some reason, okay, so now that my lashes are on, I'm gonna put some mascara on my bottom lashes, and I'm just gonna be using that same waterproof mascara. I'm so mad that I got it waterproof. Oh well. We're gonna highlight my favorite part, and we are gonna be using the new Wet n Wild Loose Highlighter. This is in the shade I'm So Lit. These are really, really pretty. Actually, one of my followers on Twitter told me to pick it up, and I did, so I'm so glad. I can't remember her name, but if you're watching, thank you, girl. And we're just gonna take whatever's in the cap, and using a Y14 brush, we're just gonna throw that on. So this reminds me a lot of the Kylie Jenner loose highlighting. Ooh, hunty. I'm literally so lit. That is is like blinding. I'm for it. I'm here for it. I really do like this highlighter though. It's really pretty. And girl, we are glowing for the gods. Next, we are going to put some color on our lips, and I'm going to be using one of my favorite liquid lipsticks from the drugstore. It is the Rimmel London Stay Matte Liquid Lip Color, and this is in the shade Be My Baby. So freaking cute. It's got a really nice little applicator on it, and it smells like heaven, honestly. And we're just going to go right in. It's going to look really pretty with this eye look. I'm not going to be using a lip liner. I'm loving it. I'm loving the look. So, out of all the products that I've tried, I didn't see an issue with any of them besides the e.l.f. Eyebrow palette, but honestly it was doable, so I can't even knock it. It was only $3. But yeah, everything else did so freaking good. I love finding really good drugstore products, and my favorite that stood out to me the most was the eyeshadow palette from Maybelline. This palette did really good. If you can't tell, it blended really nicely, and I had no issues building up color. So yay, I'm so happy I found this palette because these are my colors. I love warm shades, and I love small little eyeshadow palettes that I can just throw in my bag and go. But yeah, I really did like the eyeshadow palette. I think that was my favorite product. And I did like the serum as well, although I got it on my shirt. Whatever. So yeah, I think everything worked perfectly, and I'm gonna go and style my hair and then get back on camera. I think I'm gonna throw a little bit of gloss on top of this lipstick, and I'm just gonna use the NYX Butter Gloss. This is in the shade Fortune Cookie. We're just gonna only because my lips are kind of chapped. I'm so excited because this makeup look turned out really, really cute, and I'm going to be wearing it for the rest of the day. Let me know if you guys want me to do more makeup tutorials. I don't mind doing them whatsoever. I kind of wanted to have like a variation of videos on my channel, but I really do have a lot of fun doing my makeup on camera, and it's really highly requested from my Instagram, so just let me know what you guys think. If you liked it, if you didn't, thumbs up, thumbs down, because I know some haters are about to come here and thumbs down this video, and you know what? Thanks. Don't forget to hit like and subscribe to my channel if you're feeling my videos, because I love to have you guys here and I love to connect with my followers. So make sure you follow all my social media platforms. I'll list them down below. And yeah, it was a lot of fun, and until next time. Bye. Sorry, I was talking to Sarah. I'm filming.
Oh, what are you filming?
A drugstore makeup tutorial. Christian, do you want to say hey for the camera?